Welcome to the Bridal Growth Podcast, your home for business mentoring, as well as executive coaching for business owners, executives, or maybe you're new to the business world or have a new business idea, and that's totally okay. Keep listening for strategies, ideas, and tips to help you groom and guide your business in an ever-changing marketplace, and for discussion on issues like marketing, finance, contracting, and technology. And now, your Bridal Podcast host, Terrence Brown.
Hello, everybody. You're listening to the Bridal Growth Podcast, Episode 8. And if this is your first time or you're returning to growth, then thank you for listening. My name is Terrence Brown, and to learn more about me, please visit bridal.com under the About tab. Today, our podcast is titled, Do You Need a Business Plan? Growth Podcast is produced every Wednesday for your enjoyment, and show notes are found at bridal.com/podcast-2. Come back often and feel free to add the podcast to your favorite RSS feed or iTunes. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Bridal1. So let's get into the show. Do you need a business plan? I asked this question following a number of business owners that asked me this basic question. An even higher number of people who have business ideas who also ask if they need a business plan. And my simple answer is that it depends. So I would say to some, yes, and to others, no. But I will say that the traditional business plan is all but obsolete, and here is why. In this ever-changing marketplace, the multiple competitors crossing both domestic and international lines, businesses have to be nimble and flexible and capable of change, and the focus on their brand just as much as their product or business itself. And the traditional business plan and the time it takes to put it together and all these multiple parts are far less important as a new business, but very important to an established business. But I am saying that if you need outside financing, if you are trying to establish bank relationships or investors, then it is very important for people to know where you are today and having you articulate where you plan to go in the future. I remember my first business plan. I went to SCORE from the SBA, or Small Business Administration, and they told me this is what you need to do. I went to the Small Business Development Center, and they also told me that's what I need to do. Then I talked to bankers and accountants and lawyers, and all they kept asking about was a business plan. And to be honest, I think that was the largest waste of my time in starting a business. If you have any comments on this topic, please let me know by emailing me at info@bridal.com, tweet me at bridal1, or comment on the website. Now let's get back to the topic. Do you need a business plan? This is how I break it down between new businesses, established businesses, and growing businesses. Number one, new businesses with new product ideas and new service lines. And my answer is a strong no, because your idea, your new business needs to be developed. And often I ask people to develop just a one-page document on their business and what they're wanting to do, what they're trying to do, and where they want to be in the next 5 years. And I would say that about 10% of the people I talk to can't even do that simple task. So as a business owner, it's not easy to write a business plan. It's very daunting for many, and it takes a long time, and often it just squashes their idea, and they end up paying some fool, or they end up paying some, I call him a hustler, but some fool who doesn't understand their business and just takes their money. They end up with a business plan, but they can never get it funded, and they're not focused on developing the business. I have 4 things I think that new business owners should do at that point one, they don't need to pay someone to write a business plan for them or buy one. It doesn't make any sense, and your business isn't going to go too far for it. Do not take out a loan for your new business because, look, you're developing it. You don't need to get in debt for a brand new business, not in today's times. You need to focus on your product and all the parts, or your service and the process, and write that one-page document on your new company or a new product idea. It is very important to be able to do this. And let's go to number 2, if you're an established business. As a business coach and mentor, I've seen many businesses change and shift through the years, and too often owners are not disciplined enough to follow a business plan. So I ask this question, do you need a business plan? And I would say a soft no. But I believe that there are a number of documents that are needed depending on your business and where you are presently. Is your business stagnant or is it growing? Do you need to take on partners, or are you planning a new product launch? Planning for your business is important for the future, but I believe that there are 3 things that are key to have in hand, in place as you plan that future. One of the things are to develop a SWOT, or strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats for your business. It's very important to know the positives and the negatives, and where the threats can come from, and what opportunities that you can pursue. As well, it's important to develop a business case. And there's a number of ways to start doing that. Some of them include a SWOT. There's a lot of important pieces to a business case, which do take a little bit of time, but are very important for your business. And the other thing is develop a data-driven business where information helps to guide your business for the future. Not just from instinct or this is what I think, but actually data that you can read, you can analyze, and help you make better decisions. If you are not sure how or what to do, find a professional, a consultant, business coach, etc., to help you develop these documents to help guide and improve your business and assist you with new product development or try to launch it. But find people with experience, not just people who say they are a consultant, but who have done this before. Number 3, growing businesses. As a former business executive that grew a business at some points over 200% per year, the need to articulate your current and future needs is highly important. So I ask this question, do you need a business plan? And I would say more of a soft yes. But I believe that there are different documents that are even more needed. 4 things. Develop a pitch deck. Usually it's about 10 to 20 pages, depending on what it is your business does. And include that SWOT that I talked about. Investors or people who are going to put money into your business want to understand that you know what threats there are, what opportunities there are, and the capabilities to explain it and how you're going to address it. You also need to have conservative financial projections on your growth. You're saying you're growing, you should be able to articulate how and how quickly, as well as use of proceeds. So if you get $100,000, you get $1 million, simply, what are you going to do with it? You have to be able to explain it, and just don't say you're going to just dump it back into the business or dump it into the marketing for more sales. Trust me, you will not get money for that. Develop that business case that I talked about earlier. That business case is those pieces that you need. You don't need 40 pages in a plan, but you need a good 10-page business case to explain your business so they can understand what you're trying to do to grow your business. Number 3, have a financial audit. I'm telling you, you can save so much time, and for a little bit of money, it's so advantageous to your business. As well as number 4, good lawyer, good financial advisor. Sometimes they're one and the same. Sometimes they're separate people. But if you're a growing business, these are essential pieces to growing and getting your business to grow fast and improve in the future. And simply, that's the show. Thanks for listening, and I hope you find this show helpful for you to make that right decision on both time and money, and to help you answer that question, do you need a business plan? The Bridal Growth Podcast comes out each week on Wednesday, and if you got questions or comments, please email me at info@bridal.com or tweet me at Bridal1. See us on Facebook at Bridal1 or visit us at bridal.com. And until next time, take care.
Thanks for listening to the Bridal Growth Podcast with Terrence Brown. Join us next time for more tips on growing, grooming, and guiding your business. For past podcasts and blogs, or to learn more about the services we offer, please visit bridal.com.